okay, well, where to start, man? I've had a lot of things happen.
Well, in worship ministry, you deal with the egotistic people.
You do.
The I'm here because I almost made it to American Idol.
Yes.
Type of singers.
Yes, you do deal with that a lot.
I mean, not in our church. Let me clarify that. This is not pointed to anybody in the church. But we have seen that in different ministries before.
Seen that, yeah, I've experienced that a couple times. You know, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't know.
I have a funny one, but it's not necessarily a story. One time, a friend, a pastor from Nebraska, invited me to teach in one of the conferences. And he's so like, hey, buddy, you want to come up and teach all the way to Nebraska? I'm like, yeah, of course, I'd love to. And so I misunderstood what he was telling me, because I thought he said to me, it's like Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. I'm like, okay.
You have to say we teach like
but they're teaching like an entire chapter at a time in this conference, right? I'm like, okay, that was weird. But the weird part is when you read the verse, it's like it was like a nothing verse, if you would, like one of those verses like, why do you want me to teach this? Like, okay, I don't get what I don't even know what he's talking. I mean, I know what he's talking about, but it's nothing that I can say is applicable. It was something to do with
to a leadership conference.
Yeah, it was something to do with. I mean, I don't remember the name of the verse anymore. But it was one of those like, okay, I guess the Lord will give me something. And it was about 5 weeks out. And I'm like, plenty of time to pray, of course, and to seek the Lord. And so I began to seek the Lord, and he gives me a message. I'm excited about it. I'm like, okay, it's a good message, I guess. You know, and out of one verse, right? And if you know, as Calvary Chapel, we teach systematically. We teach big chunks. One time I was teaching a funeral, doing a sermon in a funeral, and a funeral sermon, and somebody approached my wife and said to her, your husband's a pastor, isn't he?
And then he said, I've never heard so much scripture in a funeral before.
It's true. He's like, I never heard so much scripture in a funeral before. And so that's what we do. We teach the word, and we're excited and proud of it, right? And so I come to the conference, and I'm hanging out with Pastor Steve the Wednesday night before the conference starts. We went, the whole family, my wife and I, and three of the kids came up. And we went to this place called, a gas station called QT's.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
And they have ice cream on it, and we went to ice cream cones. It's like Wednesday night after service. And so we got there, and I said to him, Pastor Steve, he's like, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah, but I just got one question for you. And he said, yes. And I said, why do you want me to teach this specific verse?
Right.